Hey guys, Michael here. I want to do a quick update on our file upload module. I had to move back to working on our AI engine for a week, but I do have to come back to this, finish this before the year end. That was the promise to myself. And today is the 26th. I'm in the office. Working on trying to get this done. I think I got most of it working. There's a few more things left, but I wanted to do a quick demo before I leave for the day. So anyway, here it goes. So we have the file image file types where I can, delete this. By the way, this is all working with the back end of actually cloud storage, all those things, and it's specific to each user. There's a lot of work been done on the back end. Right? Saying click to upload an image, it's gonna upload, show you the image. You can delete or replace it. I just noticed a bug. I think if I delete this, if there's no image, the delete option should not be here, I guess. You could just upload, right? So this is a single image type. The next one is actually file type. Is going to be shown in our tables. And I'll show you that in a second, how it's going to work. But in this case, it'll be the image name of the image, right? You can click to open. By the way, it is working with user tokens and stuff. So if your token expires, you can't even view it. So in this case, if I just refresh my page, my tokens will get refreshed. But here we have a few more options, right? The pasting, I worked on this for a while. I wanted to see if I could paste files from, there's a lot of security issues with this. I'm not sure if we're going to include this or not, but we do have this drag and drop option here. So if I were to drag a file here, it would work the same way as if you were uploading, right? In this case, we have the image name. It's going to open a new page, which is good. I can delete the file, in which case it's going to go back and allow me to select the file again. Say the PDF. Now it's going to show the PDF. It's all good. You can view the file. In this case, it's a PDF, right? So the other thing, again, you can replace it. You can click to open. All good. The final option is multi-file mode. So in the multi-file mode, you can upload multiple files into one table cell, right? Imagine this is being a table cell. In this case, it's going to show you all the files you have uploaded, and then you can take individual actions on each of the files, just like we had before, right? You can delete this, it's going to get rid of it, or you can upload a new one. It's going to, again, upload a new one, add it to the list of files you have. All good. The drag and drop also is going to work from here, so I can drag another file to this. It's going to add it to the list. It's saving in the backend. It's pushing it to the cloud. All that is done. So that I actually worked on delete option here. So it's actually going to delete this specific file from the list, not only from the cloud, but also update the list and so on and save it. So all good. I think the basics are working. I can start pushing it to our, to our application, just so to see how it would work. But I guess before that, let me show you. So today is the 26th. I just thought about a few other changes I need to make, and I'm not sure if I'm gonna get all of this in yet or not, but there's a few things I have to still fix. So first thing is multi-file icons. As you can see, some of the image files, it's not showing like a PNG icon or something like that in the multi-file mode. Like in this case, we have the PDF icon, which is good. This is the TXT icon, which is good. I think I can fix some image file icons as well. The other thing I want to do is, add a settings model. What this means is that in the options, I want to see, for each of the files, I want to see a settings option. So in the settings option, it's going to show you some basics info like the size of the file and so on. By the way, mouse over, I think it's here. Maybe I got to implement it. Where was that? Maybe I still have to do it. But anyway, I am saving the size of the file and all that, and I want to show it maybe on mouse over. But we'll also, if you go to settings model, I want to show you the size of the file, but also allow you to change the name of the file. Right now, you can't change the name of the file, and it's going to pick up from whatever file name you uploaded, right? So that's one thing to do. I want to have that model that's going to show you the info. I also allow you to change the name of the file. The other thing I do have to do is update the user's stats. So each user will be given a certain gigabytes of storage in the cloud, and it's a backend thing, but I do have to upload and update every time user deletes or uploads a new file. I have to update the stats of the user. That's something to do. File viewer. So yesterday, Christmas Day, I had some fun with AI, and I did come up with so right now when you click on a file, it's going to open a new tab. It's going to show the file, which is good. It's fine, it works, but I do want to make it a bit more intuitive. Let me show you. So I got my first version working with AI here. So basically, is two modes: the single and basically multi-file. So it's gonna work like a modal. If I basically click on a view file, this is gonna be our view file file viewer kind of component. It's gonna show you the name of the file and maybe a couple other details in the title here. That's a nice thing, I think, with the file viewer. It's gonna show you some more info, and then you can view the file, right? And for instance, again, this is not done yet. I think it's close enough, but like a PDF here example. So it's not fully done, but you can see the point where you want to view the file in a modal kind of dialog instead of opening a new tab. And I do have this multi-file kind of component also somewhat working. Again, there's a lot of polishing to do for this one, but I got the basics to work. It's going to show you a list of files you can select just like we had in the list, but also embed the file itself into this dialog so you can view it. I think it's a nice touch. It's going to have total size here and number of files you have. You can collapse the menu, open it up. So I want I want this file viewer. I know it's kind of extra step, but I think I haven't seen many other apps. I don't know if you can view the entire thing. I'll drag this over a bit. This is the maybe you didn't see it before, but this is the collapse menu that works now with this initial component. I did with Claude, by the way, but with a few different prompts. But anyway, this still needs a lot of polishing. I gotta move it to our components or standards and so on. But you get the point. So this is kind of what I want to implement for a file viewer. So that's still to do. If I were to bring up my my list of to-dos until the end of the year, which I basically just have, I think, Monday and Tuesday to work on, and then Wednesday maybe half day. We'll see. But so I need to finish a lot of these. At least I want to finish the icons for sure, the settings model for sure. This could probably wait. We'll see. This, is also not urgent. I do want to get it done. But of course, the final step I do have to do, and final step being integration. So far, this is an independent component, but it's been designed to work in our Loocey app. And for that, we'll have to integrate it into the application. Just so you know how it works, I'm going to give you quick basics. So basically, in Loocey, to log in real quick, as you know, we have workspaces and lists and so on, and basically you can create all kinds of columns, right? One of the options, I think I've created the options here, although they're not working yet. So we'll have the single file and multi-file types, and if I were to select these, and create the column here, it's going to use that component to display inside my table, and then I'll be able to kind of upload and so on. So that's the integration piece that's missing. That piece for sure I have to do for this component to work. But I think it's really close. I think I can even take Monday and get this done. But these, I guess, the bigger things are really file viewer and the stats one might be pushed to next year. We'll see. But I do want to get done 1, 2, 4 is a maybe, 5 is a must. Okay, so maybe I have to like push it like to reorder this like this. So 1, 2, 3, maybe a move 4, and then the 5th would be updating the user stats. Anyway, just want to kind of show you the progress of this module. I know that, a lot of customers do want this file upload, and then I'm trying to make it as customizable, as flexible, as user-friendly as possible, while giving you the maximum kind of features on it. I haven't seen any other apps kind of that do this. Anyway, that's it for this video. Kind of longer run, but thanks for watching.